Hello, it's Rigers. In today's video, you will see how new changes works in real battle, and we will talk about class balance a little bit. So, as you know, from patch notes, Barb was nerfed. I mean, the essence Spartusk from 12 second to 20 to 25 second cooldown, and damage reduction was increased for range classes to 40% and for melee classes to 50%. And I was worried because Tempest was almost unkillable before, and now it's even worse. And now you can see it from this battle, because on the beginning I showed the rooster and there's almost everyone is a Tempest. In my team there's 5 Tempests, and in enemy team I think there's 6 Tempests. And look at the chat. As you can see, someone wrote to the chat Tempest Immortal. Yeah, and that's true, because now you can call, instead of Diablo Immortal, the Tempest Immortal, and this needs to be changed. I understand that Tempest is most popular class in China, so that's probably the reason. Oh, but now I am taking a lot of damage. No, I am broke. And I will be dead. Oh, come on. Great start for me. I start with death, but never mind. Okay, this dude is spamming our spawn point, so it's time to kill him. Let's go. Okay, perfect. First kill, and now we can push. So in China, Tempest is the most popular class, so that's the reason probably why Tempest is so strong and still wasn't nerfed. But in fact, I don't like the nerfs. It's something which I think shouldn't happen often or significantly. So it's better than a nerf, the Tempest, to buff the other classes, I think. Because for example, right now Barb is balanced, and Barb is, and maybe Necro is balanced. Probably from my point of view, only these two classes are balanced. I mean, if we compare them to Tempest, because Tempest is broken, absolutely broken, and the other classes are underperforming. So I can't talk much about the other classes because my class is Crusader and I am playing exclusively the Crusader, so I can talk about the Blood Knight, for example, because it's better to let it for someone who is much more familiar with Blood Knight or the Monk. But from my point of view as a Crusader, the problem is that Tempest is broken, and if we say that Barb is balanced, then Crusader is underpowered, because Barb right now still is the best tank in the game. And what is the Crusader role? Crusader should be a tank, right? And should be able to push the idol or stop the idol. But Barb is superior to Crusader in practically in every aspect, except the support role, we can say. So Barb has better DPS than Crusader. The HOTA or HOTA build is crazy strong, which is good because of Tempest, and you need something which you can fight back Tempest. So the DPS for Barb is better, and it's alright, because as it is, I think that Barb should have a little bit better DPS than Crusader. By the way, we are able to push the idol to the end, and it's finished. GG! We destroyed the Tempest team, but it was thanks to our barbs, especially because enemy team hadn't any barb in their rooster. They had only Crusaders, and the barb is hard counter to Crusader, so it was very good for us and for me especially. So we destroyed them, as you can see, all the Tempests and a few Crusaders. So back to my point, Barb should has a little bit better DPS than Crusader. Then Barb has better speed than Crusader, which is alright too, I can say. But Barb has better survivability than Crusader and is a better tank than Crusader. And at this point, I think it's wrong way, because Crusader should be better tank than Barb, and the Undying Rage is superior to Crusader Conjuration of Light. So this needs to be improved. Crusader needs improved his Conjuration of Light, but about this I will be talking in a few seconds when we switch to the next battle. We are attackers again, and let's talk about Crusader's Conjuration of Light. Because Conjuration of Light is underperforming versus the Undying Rage. So how we can improve the Conjuration? One thing what I wish would be that Conjuration of Light will trigger automatically, same as the Undying Rage. Because the duration of Conjuration of Light is already shorter than the Undying Rage, and imagine how it will improve Crusader's life if it will triggers automatically. Because it happened to me many times that I am CC'd until death, and I can't even press my skills and I can press my Conjuration. The second thing what Conjuration needs is when it is active, the Crusader will become immune to all CC. This should be very important too. So these changes to Conjuration trigger automatically, and when Conjuration on Light is on, be immune to all CC. I think this is the first step how to improve Crusader as a tank. Because still, if you will be fighting the Barb with Spartus Helm, then Barb will be able to disable your Conjuration, which means that this wouldn't be overpowered if someone is worried, because there will be the sorry, I can't talk. There will be hard counter to Crusader's Conjuration of Light. And the second step should be that every melee class has 50% damage reduction, and Crusader should has a little bit higher damage reduction than the other classes, and it should be, I think, 5%. So let's say Crusader's damage reduction will be 55%, not 50. And these two changes, I think, will improve Crusader. That Crusader still wouldn't be overpowered, because, as I said, Barb with Spartus will be able to hard counter the Conjuration, but Crusader with Conjuration and with this a little bit higher damage reduction should be able to fight with Tempest. So these changes Crusader needs to be on par with, not to be on par with Tempest, because I still think that Tempest will be better, but to be able, or to be a option to Barb, because right now there's no much reason to play Crusader for PvP. Or if you ask me, which class to choose for PvP, for Battleground, especially if you want to be a tank, I will say you choose Barb. Choose Barb or over Crusader, because Crusader is like weaker brother to Barb. So it's about class balancing, and of course the classes like Blood Knight and Monk, they need some love too. Wizard is a little bit tricky because Wizard is very strong with his CC. By the way, the Conjuration of Light with CC immune will help a lot here to Crusader. So we will see, because in next week or probably in 2 weeks we will receive new essences, and I am very interested what they will do, and maybe some class balances again. So we will see. We have to wait and hope for better days for Crusader, because right now the Crusader spot is not good in PvP. Crusader is quite weak. It's different when you play with your friends, especially on voice, and you can perfectly timing your conjuration and the other stuff. Then Crusader is still viable. But with randoms in Battleground, it's mess. And now let's focus to the game, because we are fighting on the idol and there's hard battle and I will be dead probably. Look at how they are going for me, and now I am caught here by Tempest and the Demon Hunter and I am dead. But never mind, we are pushing quite well. 2 minutes left, so we have some time. And I will try my best to push probably the right idol here. Okay, we will see. We have some space here, so let's put. Oh, but Demon Hunter is here. Let's try to kill him, and so, yeah, we killed him. We have good spot here because my teammate is helping me, and oh, but now the other enemies arrived, and it's better for me to run back and wait for my skills. And oh, this Tempest is annoying. Okay, but I don't want to waste time with Tempest here. I need to be back on the idol, which hopefully I will be right now. And yes, we have 2 kills. Oh, but there's other enemy here. Great work from my Demon Hunter. He covered me well here. But oh, and I am almost procced. Run to safety quickly. Heal up and let's get back to action, because we are almost in finish, but 50 seconds left. This game is quite close. And now I have to dance on the idol. By the way, and we have 3 kills, yes. This is the great strategy, to dance and still be moving on the idol, because of course if you are moving it's much harder for your enemies to hit you. And we did it. Great work, my team. GG, and let's finish this game. Yes, let's finish the heart. And it's another thing which needs to improve, because the phase 1 and the third phase, I mean the idols on the beginning and the heart, to be honest, I don't know why these stages are here at this moment, because when you get to the heart, it's immediately destroyed, and same is for the idols on the beginning. So this needs to be changed too. Okay, let's look on them. Summer is from my server. I know him. He is 10,000 resonance, but he is smurfing here with 4,600. Yeah, but normally he has 10,000 resonance. And what this dude is 6,200. Not a big one. Let's look on this Tempest. It looks like he is 6,500. So quite a good team. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.